students, so as in the last video we discussed that for the Photoshop we are using one Photopea, right? So a good software or an app in which we can do all the functions what we can do with the Photoshop. And this is my new project. Click on the new project, and here today we are going to talk about the lasso tool. So take lasso tool, and we're not in pixel, I want in inches, so go for the 4 and downside also 4, and here also 4. And from here this time I'm choosing from this side, and any one template you can choose according to what for one you want for the phone screen, for your screen, mobiles, for the print, for social media. So I said for the social media I want, so I select this one. Fine. So here the text is coming. The right side, please check, there layers are coming. This is background, this is for the leaf, this is for the text. What text? And it open up. If you want to delete it, you can delete right now, right? And then come to the second one. What is written here? If you don't want, you can delete. Even this image, if you don't like, you can take it out. Right now we are talking about the lasso selection tool. Lasso selection tool is like selecting anything, selection, freehand selection, right? So first we will go to the file and open, or control O from your system, click on any image, click on open, you will get this image. Now once I right click here and go for the lasso selection, you can just left click and go for the drag your mouse. Now you can select, you can see it's like freehand drawing. If your drawing is good, you can draw very nicely, and it is selected, right? You can see some areas more selected and somewhere it's, so this is not proper selection, but still Control C, copy, go to the first, right, and here come and Control V. This is my image. With this image you can see one layer is here. Okay, this is for the mango. So if I want to do any change with this image, I have to click here, right? Right now what I have to do, click on edit and free transform. Now your image is selected. Now we can do the changes. You can make the size big or small. I want to make it big. And then to deselect, Control plus D. Now go to the eraser tool. If you want to erase, you can do it. Erase background. Then you can increase or decrease the size of your eraser from here. 12 is okay for me. So like this, you have to do it very carefully. Okay. Or you can use zoom tool if you want. Fine. This is how I can use lasso tool. Just increase the size to do it fast. What you have to do, click and drag. So now again select it, how to edit, free transform, and make it small. Keep it here. Now let us start with the, now deselect, Control plus D, deselect it. Now again click on the right click and polygon lasso tool. Now polygon lasso tool means you are selecting point by point, like polygon you are creating any shape. For example, here I click, you have to click your mouse, left click, and then drag your, can you see now how it is coming? So you have to click, then go again, then means left click and drag your mouse, left click and drag your mouse. So this is called polygon, and it is used when you want to select any shape. So for that it is very nice, very good. And it is done. So it is selected now. Control C. If it is deselected, click here on the history, left click, Control C, and then Control V, paste here. So here we have selected, but there is same, and go to the edit and free transform, then again maximize it. You can use eraser tool and you can do the changes. Keep it here. Now let us choose any shape for the polygon. Okay, so Control O. So there are so many. Let us take cat. Click on cat, or we can just click and drag here. Okay, that shape, that image will come. Move it here, maximize it. Then we can use right click and lasso polygon lasso select. Okay, just click here, click and drag, click and drag. Do it fast. Okay, it is faster than that. And you have to select all the sides. So what you have to do, click and drag, and where you think that it's going in the wrong direction, just click, then click and drag. Where you want to change the direction, just click and drag. Now it is selected. Fine. What we can do, Control C and Control D for deselect, select, Control C, and come here and Control V. You can see one cat layer is here. Edit, transform. This is cat, and it is rotating because we have created duplicate. It. This is two layers for the cat. One layer is this and one layer is this. Now click here in this layer to check. For deselect, Control plus T, edit and free transform. Means this image is selected. So there are two cat images. So if I want to delete any layer, just click on that layer and this is delete layer. Now we have this layer. Control D for deselect, free transform, lasso selection, So yes. So if you have done any change you don't like, you want to delete something, or if you want to do undo, just go to the history and choose Control C now, and this layer you can delete. Control V. Now you can see that image is coming here. Fine. This is how we can use polygon. And if you want polygon lasso tool, if you want to resize this, Control D to deselect. Right. Now edit and free transform. Now you can move it, you can resize it, you can make it big or small according to your requirement. Now next tool is my right click magnetic lasso tool. What is magnetic lasso tool? For that, go to the mango and then right click and choose magnetic lasso tool. Now let's just control the magnetic lasso tool. Once I click here and I click there in the shape in any color, you know what is happening here in the shape? It is automatically choosing the shape. Okay, what we are doing, we are just clicking and dragging the mouse. You can see it is taking the boundary by itself. So it's very easy to choose a shape with the help of this tool. After completing, double click, it will be selected, and Control C, go to the here, Control V. Now you can see what is the difference between these two. Here you can see white areas coming here, very nice. If you want to move it, go to the image, retransform. If you want to resize it, you can resize it, and you can keep it, or you can move it anywhere. Right? So this is how we can use uh, lasso tool, free selection. Polygon means in any shape. Magnetic lasso tool means I'm choosing and it's very easy to select an image. Fine, with the fine boundaries and all that. So we prefer to use magnetic lasso tool. Now next selection tools are here. If you see object selection, quick selection, and magnetic wand. What is object selection? Object selection means I am selecting any object. For example, the selection is like, I'm going to take a mango example, Control D to deselect it, and right click and click on the object selection. So here, once I click, fine, you can see accordingly it is choosing. And here if you click here, unite means what is the meaning of the here? If you see, this is for the selection. If I'm going to the second selection, it will replace, means the first one will go. And if I click here unite means I want both of them. For example, here I click, it is selected, then again you can see it's increasing the size. So you have to increase, and automatically it will select the image. Fine. Now object selection and Control C, go to the template, now Control V. So this is my selection with the help of object selection. Means if I want to select any object, so I need not to go for the boundary, I have to make a shape, rectangular selections, and it will select the object automatically. Now what is quick selection? Quick selection make me help. Let us take example of mango only or any other image. Let me take any other image. Control O. Let us take flower. Open. So here you see I want to cut this flower. This is of different color. So I will click here, right click, quick selection, and I just click here. You can see my flower is selected automatically and I need not to select the boundary. Right? And then Control C, copy, and wherever you want, Control V. Now to move it, what you have to do? Edit and free transform. Resize it, drag it. Can you see now how much easy it is? Control D to deselect it. Fine. So this is how I can select an object if there is any change in the color. Okay, if I am choosing any shape that is different in the color from the background, it will be done very nicely with the help of my quick selection. Now what is magic wand tool? Now right click and click on the magic wand tool. Go to the flower only, deselect it, and now again click on the magic wand and click here in this image. Now you can see it is, I have to select one by one, and wherever I will click it, it is going to select it. Let me do it again. Here I say I want to use magic wand and I click outside. Now what happened now? Outside you can see what is selected right now. Not flower. Outside the flower everything is selected. Fine. What I have to do? Go to the select and click on inverse. And then go to the image and then right click. Sorry, not right click. Edit and paste. So this is my free transform. Okay, it is looking like this. Control D to deselect it, edit, and free transform. Make it small. So this is how we can select the images with the help of the magic wand tool and quick selection. These two are very nice tools because we need not to select the edges. Otherwise for this flower we have to choose so many petals, it will take lots of time. But with the help of these selection tools it becomes very easy. Even for the object selection I need not to select everything. I can just make a shape and it will be done. Now this is for the selection tools. You can take your picks, and yeah, one more thing I want to show you from the gallery. You can just click here, you can choose any one image, click here and it will come. And this image, now this image, it comes as a, if you want to take it as a background image, so what we can do, take this image at the last Yes. Yeah. Now you can see the background is changed. This is how you can change the background. Okay, so you can take your picture, your family picture, and you can choose so many backgrounds are there. Choose anyone and you can do the selections and make you can make very good collage and very good pictures for your family or for yours. Do it and enjoy it.